Hey there.
I do.
Hey, I didn't expect that countdown music. I gotta change something about that. Hey, Seth, what's going on? Kevin, Chris G. Look who I have up here on panel. The one, the only EC. Hello, EC. How are you?
Oh, Peachy King. How's
Peachy
you?
Keen. If I was any better, I'd be a twin. Hi, Seth. How's it going? How you guys doing tonight? I needed a little pop up. Yeah, we're fooling, Seven. What do you think? Is it the April 1st or what? Hi, Swamp Dog. Nice to see you. PETA comes in. Big hugs, PETA. How are you, my dear? I've been so busy lately. Oh, my God. From
Oh, yeah?
one
What
thing
you been
to the
doing?
next. Well, I got into raising quail.
Oh, is that where
So,
you were doing the little videos about that a while back about them in the little incubators? And
oh, yeah. Yeah. And then, so it goes from ordering the eggs to getting the incubator to, oh my God, they're going to hatch in another week, to I have to have brooders. Oh, I have to have cages, and I have to have other cages, and oh, I got these other eggs coming in, and then I won some eggs on a live, and
you won
yeah,
some eggs on a live?
yeah, on a live stream. No shit.
I didn't know that people did lives for eggs.
Yeah. Well, it's for quail, for the
I didn't know there was a quail community. I'm sorry.
there is a quail there. Oh, you'd be surprised, DC.
Oh,
All these
there's all
communities.
kinds of communities on here. I know there's little the RC ramp cars or whatever they have their own community.
Yeah, I just got rid of a lot of RC cars and stuff that were in my basement.
Uh,
And yeah, got rid of a ton of stuff. I said, "You want it? Take it.
oh wow.
Go." Oh yeah, a lot of stuff. I just handed over. Hey, Mandy's Candy, how are you doing? Nice to see you, Captain Vic. What's going on? Hi, Mandy. I hope you're doing well. Every once in a while, I see you pop up with a video or something. I know you're hanging out with the other folks over there in the gold digging community. Scratch and go. What's happening? Looking around the tubes, and this happened, right, Seth? Holy shit! April Fools. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Mandy. That's good. Pete is here. Scratch is here. So, what's everybody out there doing in the world? Anything new going on? Improved? How about you, EC? How
Nah,
you doing?
nothing new. Working, taking care of a kid, hanging out with Lady C when I can.
Aw, all that good stuff.
Just living life.
You say that with a smile?
Of course. I got on my alternate channel, which I don't hardly ever go on. In fact, I erased pretty much everything off of it except for this. I started doing stuff like this once in a blue moon. Is it showing? Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think
Uh,
that was me. I had the other channel on. MLZP, what's going on?
no, I have an alternative
How
channel
you doing?
called Algorithm Food. And every once in a while, I go on there and start doing the adult coloring book thing. One of those Woosaw things. MLZB. So I was blessed here recently. I got to be a last minute fill in to go and help the children's over there on Miss Ida's channel last weekend, which was just an absolute blessing. It was so much fun. And then here in a couple of months, I get to go hang out with MLZB and Pedro and everybody. They've invited me to just come up and be a talking head on the Memorial Day show, the Veterans Show. So that ought to be fun. Oh, that's why she's not replying. Her mic is turned off for a moment. I thought she couldn't hear me. Old Pallone, welcome, welcome. Everybody's good to see y'all. Dan smoking treasures. That was hilarious. I don't think it was meant to be any harm for anybody that might have got a little upset. It was just somebody trying to have a little fun and hang out with the community, and you know, we got a fix in for that. But I was blessed, you know, to see a few new people in there, or a few people I knew, and got to chat with them and hang out. I don't get to do that a whole lot anymore. Boy, it's so quiet up in here. Y'all need the good talker to come back. Y'all know EC is boring. There's a guy who cuts lawns and yards and all that and does it for free, and he makes YouTube content off of it. And on one version of his channel, he doesn't do any talking or anything. It's just you see the yards being cut. He calls it the boring channel. I said, man, he beat me to it. If I was ever going to rename my channel, that would have been a good one. Chad Brookman in the high. What's up, show me? So as far as I know, we don't particularly have a format today. At the moment, we're just hanging out. How's everybody's week going? I know we're only to Tuesday.
Oh shit, I've been sitting here talking for 5 minutes and I'm on mute.
We even addressed the fact that your mic was muted.
Oh my God. I wasn't paying attention then.
I was talking along I was talking for a little minute, and I thought that you couldn't hear me, and then I looked up and saw your mic was cut off. I was like, "Oh, okay."
No, and then you started talking, or you stopped talking, so I started talking, and then I went through my little thing that I was telling everybody, and nobody heard me. I was saying hi to SkyQuest, Merry Christmas, and Let's see. Ope Loan and Olin Borden's in the house. Hello, girls. How you doing?
You know, it's more fun when you get to say it all the second time, right?
Holy crap! I was saying some stuff. Oh my gosh. It's all good. How's everybody doing? I was talking about the community, how great the community is. Merry Christmas, SkyQuest. That's right. Swoopy Electric Company.
Swoopy Electric Company?
Oh, Olin, don't even try to figure it out, honey. Just smile and nod. Just smile and nod. It's all good.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens for sure. Matt T Coins in the house.
Matt T, what it do?
Right?
Yeah, Matt T has hung out a lot in the channel back in the day.
Yeah. He's been around. He's awesome. Yep. Awesome people out here. And you were talking about, I don't know, doing another community or something like that, with the lawn mowing thing. And I'm like,
oh, that's already out. That's big time out there already.
Oh.
The first guy that ever got big doing that got over 1 million subscribers already.
That's crazy. It's like the ASMR stuff where you don't have to think or you listen. You just
and I mean, they basically go around and they look for yards that are just completely crazy overgrown and stuff like that, and they'll try and help the people out who live there, who obviously maybe they couldn't afford to get their yard cut, or their body is broken or hurt in some way where they can't do it themselves.
Right.
And, I mean, the yard doesn't look beautiful. They just cut it and leave the grass sitting there for the most part, but they don't live in a jungle anymore. And sometimes they clean all the stuff off the house. And I've even seen them every once in a blue moon go as far as power washing the stairs or the driveway off. They're really good people. They're out there doing God's work, just helping people out. And
so I was going to ask: is it an act of kindness, or is it to get?
Yeah, they don't charge anybody. And then if they make money off their YouTube channel, well, then that's just a blessing. Because most of them cut grass anyway or do that kind of stuff already 5 days a week. They just take 1 day a week and give it away to somebody that needs it.
Yeah.
And there's one that's got a family. It's like a dad and like 3 kids. It's pretty neat.
Well, that's cool. I mean, because it really takes the young ones to do a lot of that work.
I think that one's called the Blessings Boys, the Blessings Guys, something like that.
Nice. It's good to do that kind of stuff for people. I've watched the videos where the guy walks up and hands people like so much money. Here, I'm paying your rent for the month. I don't know how real those are, though.
I've never watched any of those. I mean, I know Mr. Beast does it. I mean, they've shown how he does it and where he does it, but I've never watched any of his videos.
Yeah. I don't know. You try to trust a lot of people, and then they kind of,
Yeah. Well, and here's
it's
my
like
thing. As far as the thing,
get your package.
Oh, yay! As far as like when you asked, are they doing it for a blessing or for this, that, or the other? And my whole thing is I don't ever really concern myself with that stuff, because as long as it's getting done and the person that they're doing it for isn't having to pay anything or whatever, then if they make $1 million off that video, then who am I?
Gotcha.
You went out and did something for somebody, and then at the same time, you've now encouraged other people to get out and do the same thing. And it's kind of like how a lot of people come in here in YouTube and they see something good and they like it, and they're having fun, and they start copying it and go out and do their own version of it. Well, these videos that have people doing the same thing, they have other people going out now and helping people on whatever their day off is, or one extra day a week, and I'm like, man, that's great.
And that's spreading kindness around. Yes. Instead of
Absolutely.
sitting there pointing your finger, criticizing, not doing shit, and just judging everybody. Yeah, I get it.
But
That's a very
like
good
you were
thing.
saying about the guys giving out the money and all that, there are some people that they go out and give out food or money to people and all that, and they make a video, and then you go and read the comments, and everyone's like, "Oh, why couldn't you just do that out of your kindness of your heart? Why do you got to go on YouTube and show it off?" And I'm thinking just the opposite. I'm like,
Right.
what if 10 million people watch this video, and of those 10 million people, what if 10 people go out and try to do something like that now? Because they
Right.
just didn't think about it before, and now they saw it.
That's a low percentage out of a million,
But
I
that's
mean,
the
you're
whole point. If,
percentage of
if
that.
only if only 10 people do it, that's a blessing.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly right. Exactly. Hey, Kellen, what's going on? Did you wake up, honey buns? How's your new job doing for you? Inspire others. Exactly, Big Sky.
Big time.
Yeah.
Al, how is it? What's his name? Al. Oh my goodness, I can't think of his name right now. But Al is the big guy in that whole community that does that. He was like the first one and got a bunch of subscribers and all that. I don't know if he was first, but he was big at it. And he had another guy that would come out and help him from time to time. And now that guy started a whole nonprofit called Fix the City or Clean the City or something like that. And he goes out and helps people and all that too. And I was just like, he wouldn't have done that had he not seen someone else doing it.
Mm. Yeah, or maybe, people get stuck in a rut in their life and they just need that little extra something to pop them out, to help them go do something, or just, I don't know, you don't have to help. You just be kind, just wave, say hi.
That's something I was trying to do, and I was trying to get started with my shorts, and I was going to eventually turning it into a live stream. Was that what's on your mind? If y'all remember, for a while there, I was putting those shorts out every single day, and
yeah,
sometimes 2 or 3 times a day I'd put that out, and it was just honestly asking how's everybody doing. And I had a few people ask me how I was doing because they didn't know, if I was kind of backdoor saying, hey, check on people, check on me. And which was great. It was a blessing that they did. But no, it didn't get a whole lot of reply and a whole lot of camaraderie going. So I never took off with it. But that was the idea behind that for anybody that saw the videos.
Yeah. Comes from the heart. That's right, Olin.
And, it was kind of a different side to what I used to do on YouTube.
Hey, Peter, how's my Kellen? How's my 5-ounce Germania bar doing? Be nice to Peter.
That Kellen, he's a great guy, man. Y'all should ask him a story about a Morgan one day.
No, I've heard that somewhere in the streams or something.
Yeah.
Kellen, you gotta tell us about the Morgan.
I've been telling that story for over 4 years now.
That's so funny. That's a long time, EC. 4 years,
Well, when that story happened, I didn't even have my own channel yet. I wasn't doing anything yet. Or if I was, it was just barely starting, just beginning. That was back when I was still just watching Rob Finds Treasure and Coin Hunting Couple and Big Mill Hunts Silver and who else was there? Not Canadian, Alaska. Who was the Far North? Far North was the Alaskan couple that were hunting coins all the time. Oh man, it was Mr. and Mrs. Peggy Hunts Everything. That was great. Peggy Hunts Everything. They were good.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, they retired quite a while back, and from the moment they retired, they've never replied to anybody, even on Facebook when I see them.
Oh, they were just done.
I think they had other things had come up in their life that were just more poignant at the time, and
Right.
Sometimes some people just walk away completely. Kellen L. Always
Proper
telling me I'm
loving.
number one. He's been telling me I'm number one for 5 years now. He started all that in trade day.
Oh, that's great. It's showing the love right there too.
It is. I'll shoot you a text after I'm done. Be around midnight. Woo!
Woo!
Not me. Hopefully, I will be dead ass by midnight since I got to be up at 5 a.m.
Yeah. I get up at about 3, 4.
Ooh, that is not the life for me anymore.
Oh. I don't know. My brain just turns on and there I go. Hey, Dan. Snoopy is back. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I got so much going on. Holy hello. I'm trying to get my tire on my little trailer that I pull around with my riding lawnmower.
Mm-hmm.
And it's off the rim. And I've never dealt with stuff like this before. So I'm YouTubing, how to get this tire back on the rim. And these guys are spraying this flammable stuff into it and it just pops right back on.
Oh, the heat. Yeah, the heat sucks it back on.
Yeah, and I'm trying to do that, and part of it caught on fire, and I'm blowing it out. And
I had a feeling that was coming.
And then I go back to the computer, and I'm so pissed off at this time. I'm just a cussing, and my dog's sitting there wanting me to throw his ball, and I'm like cussing at him.
Take your ball and go bark, bark, bark.
And then this guy's like, okay, so take a one of those what is that cord, the ratchet strap, and put that around the tire and squeeze it in. So I'm like, oh fuck, okay. So I go in and find a ratchet strap in the garage, and then it's twisted a little bit. So I'm trying to untwist it, and then I'm trying to put it around, and I'm trying to snap it down. I don't know. And then my stupid air compressor with the stupid nozzle, and that's leaking. I'm like, oh shit.
Goodness gracious.
Oh yeah, that was only just like a 1/8 of my day or 1/16 of my day.
It's a hard knock life.
We are trying to adopt a dog that fits us. It's harder than you think. Always gone. Oh, Dan. Oh, that's when you go to the little animal shelter.
Well, speaking of adopting, Mama T and them are adopting kitties, and they're talking about having to go through a whole damn process.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll bring a bunch down and drop them off on their doorstep. Say, here you go.
Right.
A little change. This one does this. This one doesn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Foster folks, etc. doesn't answer often. Oh, dang, if Texas wasn't so far. You're right, John?
Yeah, there's dogs in every neighborhood around here in Texas. Come on over and see us.
Leave it to Snoopy to make a tote change into a 3 a tire change into a 3-alarm hazmat. Oh my God, Captain Vic. I'm out there. I got the carb cleaner, and I'm spraying it in, and it's not popping back. It's catching fire. I don't know. I try it. Oh, and then I didn't tell you this morning. So the tire was flat on my trailer. The little tire for anyway. So I go this morning, as soon as AutoZone opened, and I got the slime stuff you spray in it that was supposed to, inflate it. But it says you have to remove the valve. Well, I've never removed a tire stem valve before. So I didn't have one of those little gadgets to do it. So I went and got a little pair of clippers, and I stuck the clippers in there. And then I ended up chewing off half of the tire stem. So now I need a new tire stem and the gadget to get it out. So I had my roommate run to the store and get all that stuff. And then I'm like, how the hell do I replace the tire stem? And there's all these different videos that are, you know, out, and I'm watching that. And I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, oh shit, I'll just cut it off. And I put that in perfectly. I mean, I was so proud of myself. But to get that damn tire back on, oh, crazy. All right, Callanell, Mandy's going to your first prospecting outing in May. Mandy, you got this, girl. You've been practicing.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, she's been practicing in her house for years.
Take care, Kellen.
She knows how to do it. So you got this, Mandy.
You know how to do it. You're one step ahead of me.
I mean, all you do is what? Pick the dirt up and swish it around a little bit, and yeah.
Well, prospecting is when you're. Isn't that when you're like still looking for it?
Yeah.
Are you taking the metal thing, or are you just picking it up like in the pan and sifting it like through the water or whatever?
Yeah, that's probably what she's doing. She's going out looking for it, sticking all the stuff in there and swishing it around, just like you're at home, Andy. You're not gonna have any problems because you know how to do it, and you know how much to swirl. See, I've never done it. I don't know if I'd have the patience for that. I would just put in a bunch of Aqua Regia, and whatever poured out. That's all you do. Keep it simple sometimes.
And I've been watching more recycling videos, like recycling copper and aluminum and stuff like that videos lately.
What's the price on aluminum right now for aluminum cans?
I don't know. I'm sure it sucks.
I remember it was 80 cents a pound.
Damn, 80 cents sounds high.
For aluminum cans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. I remember it being that high.
Yeah,
it's been at like 50 cents.
John Wolf, take care. All right, take care, John.
Can scrap price.
I've been I don't know. I get little.
It's about 55 cents.
I've been getting little bits and pieces.
Big house.
Like when our dump at work is supposed to be just like brush and refuge, which is just limbs, grass, stuff like that, broken fencing if they take the nails out. But we do have a big junk metal pile for like after like if we got to tear one of our buildings down or something, we can put it in there. And sometimes people will just come in there when they're not supposed to and just throw stuff away, vacuums and busted TVs and things like that. And when they do, I always just cut the cords off of them. So that tells you how little copper I get and all that. When I've done just little bits and stuff like that. But I've been doing it for about a year and a half now, and I've got a 5-gallon bucket full and about a third of another one full. And I figure when I did my first bucket, I gave it to gave it to Ringmaster Ray, and so when he weighed it, he said it weighed about 50 pounds. And I figure, if copper's $3 and something a pound, then at 50 pounds a bucket,
that's $150, right?
Right. And I take that and put it straight into what little bit of stock I have. And when I say little, I mean little, less than $3,000, to hope that one day, maybe it'll be worth enough to buy me lunch. I never knew what kind of stock to get into and all that. And one night I was asking around during one of the shows or after one of the shows, and Stack Ann, she ought to do one called Stack Ann. Stack Ann, she's always talking about her stocks and stuff like that. And so she pointed me to one. The ticker on it is O, but it's Realty Income. And they buy houses and stuff like that, apartment buildings. And anyway, they do their dividends aren't quarterly, their dividends are monthly. And,
Oh, monthly.
Yeah.
What percentage?
It's not a percentage per se. It is so much per share. And I think they've gone up on their percentage every quarter or whatever, every year for like 48 years. So they're almost at a king stock, which means they have to go up every year for 50 years. And so I think right now their shares, you get like 25 cents a share per month or 27 cents or something like that. And so $2,000 would be right about 40 shares, give or take. And so I'm getting a hot $10 a month right now.
Stop it. Stop it. EC.
Mm-hmm.
Bragger.
Bragging $10.
The hell? It's like when you get that little check in the mail from, I don't know, something you forgot about.
I got one of those one time for 69 cents.
Right? And you still cashed it.
It cost them more to print it and mail it than it's worth.
Especially now, right? With the postage being so high. Oh, it's crazy. That's funny. I know. I know. It's all good. But we just wanted to pop on up here for a little bit, guys. Say hi, see how everybody's doing. April Fool's Day. April Fools. I didn't mean to piss anybody off, but
Who do you think you're fooling?
It's all good. Life is short. Hug the people you love. Love the people you hug. And we'll see everybody in the streams. What do you say, EC?
Big love indeed.
Big love indeed. All right, guys. Hey, James Schultz. I'm getting ready to jump off here, James. We just popped up to do a little bullshit and, talk about how I almost cut my house on fire. But I'm going to work that out. I'm going out in the morning. As soon as it gets light out, I'm going to fix that damn tire. Hi, Coin Junkie. Nice to see you, honey. I'll be streaming tomorrow with Meg, guys. So we'll talk to you tomorrow. Just want to say love you guys. Yes, you did, James Schultz.
It's good to have you back, Snoopy.
Oh, thank you, EC. It's nice to hear. I love you guys. I got to go check on my birds because I had another one die. I don't know. I think the heater squished it or something. Anyway, it's a long story, but not the end of the world. James Schultz says, hi, EC.
What it do?
James rocks. Awesome. All right, guys. We're going to see you in the streams and maybe see you around tomorrow. You guys have a good night. And we'll talk to you soon.